Hello, my name is James Cook. I'm an assistant professor of social science at the University of Maine at Augusta, and I'd like to welcome you to Analyzing Social Media, Communication Sociology 475. We'll be talking a lot as the semester progresses, but I want to start by sharing 5 pieces of information that will help you really succeed in the class. Things you need to know right now in order to get going with the class. The first of these is a syllabus. That is our course contract. It describes everything I expect of you in terms of readings, in terms of performance, for you to succeed in the course. So you really need to be able to read that syllabus, and actually one of the first assignments is going to be you indicating to me that you've read that syllabus, that you understand it, and that you agree to do that work so that we have a common agreement and we can move forward. Well, where can you read that syllabus? There are actually 2 ways to do it, and these are points 2 and 3. The first place for you to know about that you can go in order to get any course information is our blog, and that's at blogs.uma.edu/analyzingsocialmedia141. What's the 141 for? I don't know, but it's there. And at that web address is a blog, which is short for a web log, and it's a place where you and I will be able to and will post articles, links, resources, information, and that information includes our course syllabus. The second place where you can go that is not so public, because anybody can reach our blog, but that's more private, is our Blackboard page at courses.maine.edu. Our course Blackboard page is one that you should make sure you can access as a registered student, because that's where you'll be uploading all your work to show to me, at least the work that's not on social media itself. And take a look at the syllabus. It turns out, yeah, there's going to be some social media work that you need to do. That's point 4. We'll be analyzing social media in this course, and in order to analyze social media, you really need to get immersed in it. So I'm going to ask you to sign up for 4 kinds of accounts: a Facebook account, a Twitter account, a WordPress account, and a Hootsuite account. Now, the WordPress account's going to be through me, but those other 3 are going to require you to sign up and register for accounts with outside services. And you're going to be making public posts. So this means something really important in terms of your privacy, which I respect. That you need to think about how you want to manage your privacy and your personal identifying information. You have 2 choices, and I think either one is acceptable, although I prefer the first. The first is that you don't share your personal identifying information, like your name, your birth date, where you live, what course you're taking, who you are. You shouldn't have to do that. Fortunately, the internet has come up with something called a pseudonym. You can be pseudonymous, which means that you come up with a nickname for yourself that doesn't say anything about who you are, at least nothing that can be used to track you down. So for me, I might call myself Sochprof, or something like that. I also might call myself Vanilla Butter, or just put any 2 words together in order to create a pseudonym, a name that is not really belonging to me, but that I use. You can then, using instructions that are in the syllabus, create accounts for that pseudonym and post all your public work as that pseudonym. The only thing you need to let me know is privately what your pseudonym is. I have instructions for that in the syllabus. Your second choice, if you really feel comfortable with this, is to actually share your name, your actual name. I will be posting as myself, as James Cook, because I have a public presence as a sociology and social media professor. That's okay with me, but it's a choice I make, and you shouldn't have to do that unless you want to do it. Keep in mind, if you choose to do that, that your work will be public and it'll be there forever. So it's something to think about seriously. The last thing I want to talk about, number 5, is about getting in contact and getting help. You can get in contact with your fellow students, you can get in contact with me, you can get in contact with some other folks at the University of Maine at Augusta who are there to help you. To get in contact with your fellow students, you have a few options. First of all, we'll be tweeting, we'll be posting on Facebook, we'll be blogging. You can talk to each other using these methods of communication. That's what social media is all about. So I encourage you to do that. Respecting one another's pseudonyms, of course. If someone doesn't use their actual name, I'd like you not to do that. The second thing you can do is that you can, of course, use our discussion board that's more private on Blackboard. If you log into Blackboard on the page, there will be a link on the left that says discussion board, and you can use that in order to post something. I'll be keeping track of that, and perhaps your fellow students might want to do that too. The third thing you can do is get in touch with me personally. Let's say you have an issue or a question you don't feel really comfortable about talking about to other people, even in the class. Get in touch. At the top of the syllabus, right up at the top, there's a list of in-person office hours. You can meet with me in person. Mondays, I'm in Rockland, Maine. Tuesdays, I'm in Augusta, Maine. And the hours are listed on the syllabus. You can also get in touch with me via Google Plus Hangout. It's a form of social media. I'll be doing that once a week for an hour. Details are on the syllabus. You can also get in touch with me by phone during those times, or you can leave a message at other times. My phone number is 621-3190 for the university. Leave a message. I may be busy teaching another class, but I will get in touch with you. I respond to phone contact within easily a business day, and I do the same by email. And my email address is james.m.cook@maine.edu. All this information is in the syllabus, because that's where all the information is for the course, but I want you to know just in case you have trouble getting access to that. The third thing I want you to know for sure is that there's the third way of getting in touch with people is not with your fellow students, not with me, but perhaps with some staff members at the university who are there to help you if you have trouble in the class. One resource is the Writing Center, which has physical locations in Augusta and Bangor, and also if you look at their web pages, which I linked to from the syllabus, they have phone numbers, they have email addresses, so you can send in drafts for feedback, not on the content. They won't write for you, but they'll give you some feedback about how you might think about sentence structure, how to express yourself a little bit more fully, some ideas like that. If you've always been a little unsure about your writing style, you can work on this through the Writing Center. If you have a learning disability, or if you have another need that is unavoidable, which leads you to need to have some learning accommodations, we have an Office of Student Support Services and a professional who is expert in learning accommodations. His name is Donald Osier. You can get in touch with him by email through donald.osier@maine.edu. And if you do need learning accommodations for this course, he's the actual person that you should get in touch with, not me. First of all, because it's not my business if you have a learning disability. It's only my responsibility to meet your need. And second, he's the real professional when it comes to that. I may be a professional when it comes to sociology and social media, but I'm not a professional when it comes to learning disabilities and accommodating those. So he's the expert, and he's your resource to get in touch with. I hope these 5 pieces of information have been useful for you in orienting you to the course. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me by my email, james.m.cook@maine.edu, by phone, 621-3190, or through our course blog or Blackboard page. I'm really looking forward to this semester, looking forward to learning a little bit more about you, and looking forward to learning a bit more with you about social media. Thanks for your time.